I'm Tommy, and in this video, this video is all about how to hit the snare and snare drum technique. The snare is my favorite part of the drum set. The whole kit is important, but the snare is like the personality of the drum set. The snare is really what makes your drum sound unique. There's just so many different techniques and styles on how to play the snare. It's really awesome. I love it. Join me on this journey. No, that's bad. The first technique, we'll call this one the regular, with the tip of the stick hitting directly in the center of the snare. This is how most drummers play, and it seems to be the most natural and comfortable way for most beginners. The second technique is called the rim shot. And the rim shot is when you hit the center of the drum with the tip of the stick and also at the same time hit the hoop with the middle of the stick on the rim. When I'm playing louder, heavier music, this is how I hit the snare almost every time. It adds the perfect amount of crack to your snare and will make you sound much more confident and solid, although it can be too much in certain situations. The next technique is sort of like a mini rim shot, with the tip of the stick hitting close to the rim, like an inch or two from the hoop, while also hitting the edge of the hoop. I'm pretty sure the drummer of James Brown plays like this, or at least it sounds like it, like ska bands, reggae bands, jazz drummers usually. Personally, I don't use it that much, but it's really fun to mess around with. If you know of a drummer that uses this technique a lot, then let me know in the comments. Alright, next up is ghost notes. I love ghost notes. These are my favorite and I probably play them way too much, but it took me so long to get ghost notes down that now that I can play them, I'm just excited all the time and I just throw them in everywhere kind of. It takes a lot of control in your wrists and your fingers to be able to play these the right way. Practice pad exercises really help, like double stroke rolls and paradiddles, even single stroke rolls. They'll build up the control in your wrists so you can like lightly sprinkle in these ghost notes around everywhere. Basically, it's just hitting the snare to the side or in the middle or kind of anywhere you feel like it sounds cool, just softer, like ghostly. Like a ghost is playing your snare in between you hitting your snare. And it just really adds a nice texture, fills the gaps, and rounds out the beat. I just love it. It sounds amazing. Alright, and the last technique, for lack of a better term, I'm not sure if there is one, but if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. We'll just call it a rim click for now. Basically what all jazz drummers do, also ska, reggae, stuff like that. I hold it just like how I hold a normal stick, but you open up your palm and face it down on the snare, like this.
The top.
And I usually keep it about 2 inches from the hoop and have the tip of the stick going over the other side. And you can just move your hand around and experiment with those different sounds to get it to really click the way you want it to. Everyone should know how to do this, whether you play heavy music or not. It's a cool thing to add in sometimes. Knowing all these different techniques can really make your drumming stand out from other drummers. If you're playing all these variations on the same thing all the time, then you're just gonna sound like way better. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know in the comments below. And like and subscribe. Thanks.